Poovy, everybody. Just one question, and I want you to be honest about this. Is anybody really surprised um, that it's Burnley? Look, I don't want to say too much about the club, the players. I'll get to Sean Dice in a minute and Ben Mee. But is anyone surprised to see? Let's just say anybody. Let's just say it wasn't a quote unquote alleged Burnley fan, whatever, because it could have been anybody. Really, you just don't know. I think one would assume that it was a Burnley fan. We don't know, even though it said "White Lives Matter, Burnley." Is anyone surprised that there's been someone, somebody, some group of people, some quadrant of fans, people that would have done something like this to derail what's been a very positive um, gesture, I would say, of Black Lives Matter? Because I'm not. It was just a matter of time. It was a matter of time that something like this was going to happen. I don't know why some people seem to be so shocked by it. Um, so there's that. I'm also not surprised that Sean Dyche had so little to say about that. He has a lot to say about other things, refs, players who cheat and dive and whatever. But when it comes to this, all he says is the club has put out an announcement. That's it. Nothing else to say. Big up Ben Mee, who went into detail and was basically like, look, I don't even want to talk about football. This is all about the disgraceful act that took place over the stadium today. So it is a disgrace. It's not surprising. It is what it is. These things are meant to happen. It's a matter of time, inevitable that they would happen, and it's happened. So that'll be something I think the Premier League will talk about in depth. At this point, it's not even about being ignorant or not knowing. This is clearly someone who I would say you would suspect as being a racist, straight up and down. To do something like that and just missing the whole point of what Black Lives Matter stands for, what it means, the reason as to why that's such a quote-unquote movement. I have my opinions about Black Lives Matter and if I'd ever wear it on a shirt and what it means to me and how important or not, or how important I don't think it is, or how much I don't think it is important. That's a topic for another day, but I thought it was amazing that the UK, the Premier League, came together in this global, what's become global now. The years and years and years and years and years and years upon years upon years upon years of black people being brutalized in this world. Not just America, not just the UK, not just Spain, not just Russia, in general. And black people got to a point where they've had enough. I think we've had enough, but for some reason, I think the how brutal George Floyd's death was, I think that was just kind of the last straw. And people said, look, we got to stand up, we got to uprise, we got to loot, we got to do whatever. Whatever it takes to get some sort of justice, some sort of reaction from people who make the laws and who are the head of these places. Presidents, whatever, the system in general. So disappointed to see that today again, but like I said, I'm not surprised, and it's a matter of time. And we'll see more things like that because that's the world we live in. So anyway, it's unfortunate that we can't just enjoy a game and it has to be this other stuff. But again, these are the things that we have to deal with in the world. So of course it's going to be in sports. Of course it's going to be in football, all sports. For as long as I can see, I don't really see it changing. So look, at the end of the day, get back to football, try to get back to football and hope that these situations are minimal. But again, this will not be the last occasion. Believe that. Until next time.